Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Hafizi bin Muhammad Fauzi and my metric number is 1252563. And now I would like to talk about introduce of gharar. Origin in Arabic. It can be interpreted as al-qan, betting, al-tarah, betting, and al-jahalah, unclarity. Definition is meaning the lack of clarity in transaction that can be detrimental to the parties involved. It also refers to something that is hidden as a result. And now for examples. First, buying goods online without complete information and clear picture. Second, pre-order sales where the delivery date or product specification are not yet certain. And third is conventional insurance that contains element of uncertainty regarding the benefits to be received and the risks incurred. And now in Islamic law, the transaction that contain elements of gharar are prohibited because they can lead to consuming other people's property unjustly, as explained in the Quran.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Asron and I will talk about the perspective on gharar in the Quran and the Sunnah. Alright, first of all, I will talk about the Quran on gharar in the Quran. So, in the Quran, unlike the prohibition of riba, no verse from the Quran could be found directly or explicitly prohibiting gharar. However, the Quran clearly prohibits all forms of business transaction which cause injustice or zulm to any of the party, particularly the party with a weaker economy and beginning position. Alright, for example, in Surah An-Nisa, verse 29, Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu la ta'kulu amwalakum bainakum bil batili illa an takuna tijaratan an taradin minkum. Sadaqallahul azim. Of you who believe, eat not your property among yourself unjustly by falsehood and deception, except it be a trade amongst you by mutual consent. Alright. From the verse, the word al-batil unjustly in the verse include all categories of illegal and defective element in a commercial contract, including that a gharar as it could result in taking the property of other without a justified basis. On the other hand, prohibition of gharar have been made conclusive in various hadiths of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The companies related that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had forbidden gharar in trading. Alright, two types of transaction were prohibited by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is al-mulamasah and al-munabadah. Alright, al-mulamasah is a sale during the Jahiliyyah period, whereby a buyer is only allowed to fill a garment but cannot unfold it or examine what is in it. Alright, next, al-munabadah is a sale concluded when a potential buyer throws his garment or to another without making any inspection.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazib Hashim. I will talk about perspective of classical and contemporary Islamic scholar about gharar. First thing first, from perspective classical scholars such as Imam Abu Hanifah, Imam Malik, Imam Ash-Shafi'i and Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal agree that gharar is prohibited in financial tradition. Al-Imam Al-Nawawi implies that gharar is one of the principles of prohibition in sale and purchase because it involves the element of uncertainty and can lead to injustice. Imam Al-Bukhari also includes the special chapter in prohibition of gharar based on transition in Sahih Al-Bukhari, including the prospective sales such as the Hablu Al-Habla, which is resemble the modern quick profit scammer. In the context of modern financial, contemporary scholars such as Dr. Wahba Al-Zuhaili and Sheikh Taqi Usmani also discuss the issue of gharar, especially in form of investment and digital trading. For example, buying the house without you know about the hidden damage and unspecified the features. This clearly indicated of the existence of gharar. Now, let's talk about type of gharar. Gharar divided into two types, gharar fahish and gharar yasir. First, let's see about gharar fahish. We know gharar fahish as a major gharar. This type of gharar involves the very largest and fundamental uncertainty in transitions. Such the uncertainty can cause the loss between that contract purchase and may lead to dispute in the future. For example, selling fish that are still in the sea, selling goods that do not yet exist, selling and the item without knowing its the condition. The second type of gharar is gharar yasir. As we know, that's a minor gharar. This type of gharar involves the small uncertainty and is often difficult to avoid in daily life. This uncertainty does not have significant effect for the fairness of the transition and is therefore considered permissible. For example, not saying the inside of the fruit before the buying, small risk in normal buying and selling, not knowing the taste of food before eating.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Saifulizzat. I would like to talk about issues of horror in transaction. The first one is conventional insurance. Conventional insurance is uncertainty about when a loss will occur and how much compensation will be paid. For the example is paying monthly premiums but not knowing when and how much compensation you will receive. The second is investment scam and get rich quick schemes. It is uncertain returns but promise extremely high profit. For the example, invest 500 ringgit and will earn 5,000 within 24 hours. The third is online buying and selling e-commerce. Online buying and selling is the buyer is uncertain about the real condition of the item. For the example, the picture will show an original shoe but the item delivered is a fake. Now, let's move to the issues of horror in online gambling. As you can see, the first one is uncertain outcome. The uncertain outcome will happen if the player did not know how machine set the symbol. For the example, the player presses a button and the outcome is 100% random. The second is risk of losing money without receiving any real value. If he loses, money will disappear with no return. For the example, such as sport betting or e-sport betting. The third is uncertain reward or unclear prizes. Winning a chance not state. This is like buying mystery item. For the example, paid lucky spin in mobile app.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Afif Zain bin Rosmadi. Today I will present about ways to avoid error in online transaction. First, seller must provide clear and complete product description. This includes information such as size, material, color, features and condition. When details are complete, buyers understand exactly what they are purchasing, which help avoid uncertainty. Second, it is important to use real and accurate photos or videos. The visuals should truly represent the product. Showing multiple angles or short demo videos help buyers make informed decisions and prevent them from being misled. Third, seller must state the price and all additional costs clearly. This includes shipping fees, service charge and taxes. Transparent pricing help avoid confusion or unexpected expenses during the transaction. Now, I want to talk about ways to avoid error in online gambling. Firstly, avoid accessing or registering on any gambling website. These platforms are built entirely on uncertainty. Users risk losing money because the outcome are unpredictable. This high level of uncertainty is what makes them strongly associated with horror. Secondly, refrain from joining games that depend solely on luck or chance. Example include online slots, roulette, jackpot, wheels and number drawing game. This type of game contain very high uncertainty that can easily mislead user and cause financial harm. Thirdly, follow guidelines issued by Islamic scholar and fatwa council. Many official Islamic bodies classify online gambling as containing both horror and maisir. By following this ruling, we can avoid engaging in practices that are not permitted in Islam.
In conclusion, horror refers to the Sharia prohibition of transactions that involve excessive uncertainty or risk that may harm any party. Its purpose is to ensure that business dealings are fair, transparent and based on mutual consent. Therefore, in Islamic finance, contracts such as murabahah, musyarakah and ijarah are designed to avoid horror by making sure all parties clearly understand their rights and responsibilities before the transaction takes place.